Cyrus Baguio has been put back into the ball game, replacing Bonbon Custodio. Cyrus playing with 2 personal fouls.
Bonbon could have hit the target there. That shot a bit wild.
They may be playing zone, but they are not really susceptible to the fake and then drive because they recover very easily.
Better size now.
Gakko was all over the guy, holding him down. That's why Ignato was even saying, I made the shot, but it was not an easy shot because I was being held down on my arms.
Nathan has picked up a trick or two, playing with a variety of guys through the years. In the meantime, nice drop inside. Then Hopper angled away. De La Cruz with the pitch. Wisely, Moran waits for the rest of the gang. 5 and 17 to go. This one almost lost, recovered. Vance thinking about it. Nearly dropping. Here comes De La Cruz. Quick release. Bang.
What a big ball game here by De La Cruz. Already 7 points. 5. All of them coming in this quarter.
And he has given Alaska a 5-point lead. And we're down to 4 minutes and 49 in a fast-moving ball game, in fact. BMEC beginning to miss now from the outside.
Despite the terrific shooters they have on the floor, they have not been able to get their shooters scoring against that zone.
Never nearly taking it away from Bobby from his blind side. Shot clock continues to tick away. That won't go. Hugnatan is in charge of the interior. De La Cruz bad the angle, and it's lost.
One of the few misses for De La Cruz so far here, and a nice assist pass there by Reynolds.
I think he realized late that he was not properly squared for it. In the meantime, comes Yap. The other Yap. Bang!
What a deadly Yap combination.
And it is a 9-point game for Roger.
3-point shot there by Roger Yap.
And it's just a 2-point game. Alaska might be up with 3:55 in the balance. There could be a foul from the rear by the kite. Mayor Hoffer.
It's a real good seal coming off a baseline exchange. There was no switch. Meyerhofer continued to follow, but he was late because he had to go around a screen that was being set up by another Alaska Aces.
In the meantime, Simon reports back in for KG Canaleta for the first time here in this game.
And Sanitos coming in for Hugnatan.
Nathan's done his share. A big share. Baguio, and could be a disaster from the rear.
That was a push. Donald Yato about to see action for the first time here for BMEC. Coming in for Gakko. Remember, Gakko was a later signed up player because they already filled. But because of the injuries to Kirby Raimundo, who has now been a forgotten player, he hasn't played in so long. And Pingis, they had to look for another big man, any big man that was available. That almost looked good for Jonas.
Jonas' shot won't stay down. Here comes a hang time shot. He will count this for Bonbon Custodio.
Well, after all those misses, Bonbon comes up with a real nice. Were they drafted in the same year, or maybe Jonas was 1 year?
1 year ahead, I think so.
I think they were both drafted by San Miguel, and they were all deep. Kasi San Miguel parating ang draft pick nila banda doon sa 9 or 10. Bira ka makita doon sa mataas yun. I think Jonas came first, and then Bonbon came after.
They usually do well in the conference, and
they've been doing well in all conferences.
Good number of years.
They may not win, but they are a perennial contender.
Ball taken. Almost but not quite. Cross plucks the board. Cyrus Baguio trying to get unglued here. Turn around. Yes!
He's been dancing the whole night, and those are his first 2 points. So all of a sudden, this second quarter has been controlled by the zone defense of Alaska, plus their scoring coming up a little bit better now.
As Miko really likes to say, the dance finally matching the music there. Here's an open shot. You go in, please. Jonas is praying probably, but that won't bite. Look at that attempt at an offensive rebound. It's BMEC who's had the edge in that department, 7-5 against Alaska. Let's take a second look at that last difficult shot. The jump step pa pala. And the Aces want to talk things over, ahead by 6. You know, one of the most celebrated, discussed about trades is when Willie Miller was exchanged for Cyrus Baguio. And look at the way Cyrus has really scored and delivered for Alaska.
Well, Cyrus came in and won, help in a championship. Last game against Barako, he had 19 points, 5 rebounds. But you know, Willie's beginning to play like Willie.
Yep,
I've been watching it, and I know Willie. You know, so you know, who knows? He might have his turn now.
You know, he has a very nice view of the world and of life. Okay, mag-alala, I'm okay.
Parati naman nakatawa yun.
Oo naman,
got
diba?
that nice smile.
Mga paborito ng mga
approachable din niya si Willie ng mga fans.
Hindi tumatanggi sa fan niya. Nakakita ko na yun sa kalye na picture Willie, di ba?
By the way, earlier you saw those things. Vince's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. And happy Thanksgiving Day to everybody also tomorrow.
Yep.
Kaya niya, 30 today, chicken. Okay na rin sa akin.
Okay. Simple din. Shot clock at 5. Somebody better fire soon.
Yun ang mabibigat pag pumasok because they know how to swing the ball. Last touch called against Jody Bannister on the persistence of Nino Canileta.
And there's a beautiful sequence there when 2 Warriors battling underneath and the referee clearly on top of the play. That was well officiated and a nice piece of basketball there. 37-31. No basket scored, but nice struggle there. Meantime, here's Llamados. Gone in the circle. Bit congested on this play. Daniel had a nice up break. No, nothing on that. Another offensive rebound. Aliado rejected. And he says that's okay.
He knew he was blocked. So, you know, the effort of already getting an offensive rebound. They have a lot of shot clock to work with. They have 21 seconds here.
Agaleta. Launch. Connection.
See, they couldn't get the 3-point shot coming from Simon or Villanueva or Roger. You know, James already has a 3-point shot, so they tried to go to another guy that can shoot the 3-point shot.
To the last minute, brought to you by Minute to Win It.
Joe's not been playing himself. You know, he has an open shot. Then, you know, he really dallied on what to do with that pass.
The decision making, the hesitation. Meantime, Llamados always had that good 15, 18-footer, nails one first basket.
A nice 5-0 run here by the Llamados cuts down that lead to 1. They've got a lot of fouls to give.
Yes, that's what the coaching staff is yelling at. They're talking about. Aliado. Traveling. Aliado nearly giving up the foul there, but they saw the traveling first.
Same on the other side. We have 1 foul to give on the part of Alaska, I think. 1 or 2? 1. And a 30-second timeout being requested here by the Llamados.
George Gallant slid into the top position as head coach. Ryan Gregory moved over to Moralton now, calling this 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Handy Fix and First Aid ng Bahay Mo. Bonzol seals all.
But Tenorius got a lot of rest. He played straight minutes, and then when he was taken out, nakapagpaupo na siya. So we expect him to play a little bit fresh coming the 3rd and 4th quarter, where his services will be needed very badly.
He might go all the way, except for fouls. In the meantime, checking on this last sequence with Joe Devance, and he is exploding. This one, Explode Energy Drink, and he must lakas play in the quarter. Play is underway with the final 16 seconds being played out here. Tap of the keyhole screen. Simon attacking. But not towards the basket. They go to James Schaff.
That looked good. That really looked good when it left his hands. And they set him up properly for a very nice...
Like the one he had kanina, no?
Yes.
It's almost a perfect and similar line. 37-36. This is that part of the day where we wait for Marga to get into proper position. And Tony De La Cruz, who's such a gentleman, said, let's not make Marga wait.
Tony, last time you guys faced the Llamados, the Alaska Aces took it home. What do you have to do to keep it that way?
It's just, again, rebounding. They're such good shooters, but, you know, if they're going to miss, we can't give them second opportunities because they're not going to miss 2 or 3 in a row.
Well, during the first quarter, your team was set back for a while. What did you do to get out of it?
Just pick up our defense. I mean, our offense is going to come. Of course, we took some bad shots, but it's all stemmed on our defense.
All right, thank you, Tony. Stick around. Your favorite PBA will be right back here on Solar TV.
Marquee billing, this one is close and tight, 37-36 at the end of the first half of play, Dr. J.
To score from three-point territory.
Take a look at some choice cuts from this first half of play. It started out with the usual suspects, especially for BMEG. Yap and Simon doing their thing. But Sam Eman was the big factor, that the interesting variable in that first quarter.
Yeah, he had 9 points in the ball game. Most of them in the first quarter. 4 out of 5 from 4 out of 5 from the field for a total of 8 points with 2 rebounds. So he's the leading scorer together with Tenorio and Tony De La Cruz, who have 7 apiece.
And they brought him close to the basket, and he has no problem when he's that close to the basket, Dr. J.
Especially if he's being defended by a smaller player, no? And here Meyerhofer tries to help out, but just a little bit too late. Didn't want to give up a foul anymore when the guy was going up for the shot.
In the second quarter, the regulars, starters, that is, the Vans and De La Cruz, especially Tony De La Cruz, started to hum, but Roger Yap was also there, part of that fray.
That's right. Roger has played pretty well offensively. Tony De La Cruz coming in as a trailer, wide open for the three-point shot, something that Coach George Gallant wasn't very happy about, because nobody picked him up, nobody closed out against Tony De La Cruz. You see some of the second quarter highlights here. Cyrus Baguio and the Vans surprisingly quiet in this ball game.
But usually when they're quiet, they're usually lurking and just waiting for that third quarter to step in, Dr. J.
That's right. And we're talking about the halftime statistics, and here they are. Now, Alaska shooting 43% and only 33% for Derby Ace. Derby Ace out-rebounded Alaska and had 11 offensive rebounds, no? Plus more assists on the part of Alaska, but only by a single assist. 4 shot blocks already for the Aces, while none for the Derby Ace Llamados.
Okay, let's take a look at the leading producers. As Dr. J pointed out, Emma leading the parade for Alaska, while Roger Yap is in charge on the other side.
9 points, then a lot of sevens on the
Maraming siyete doon. By the way, just very quickly, Municipal Mayor Juan Alvarez of Achuy, Iloilo. Damo salamat gid sa regalo mo sa amon ni Dr. J.
Maraming salamat.
Okay.
I haven't gone to Iloilo for a long time.
Lugay na, ha?
Yeah.
Okay. Ito po kami dalawa, nagbabasketball kami ni Dr. J paminsan-minsan.
And funny. Funny, no, Mike?
Paminsan-minsan, no?
Hey,
mga isang taon namin gagawin.
Hey, look
tama na yan, oy.
Look at what you did, man. Harlem Globetrotter.
Oo. Nag-Harlem ba yun?
Marky.
37-36. I'm sure Mark is going to update us on a couple of the adjustments. But both teams are playing more or less based on the script that they wanted.
Yeah,
there's some adjustments happening along the way.
Both of them should be happy with the way they played the first half. Now, Canileta hits his second three-point shot. This guy has been very silent this conference. And all of a sudden, bunot out of the bench and really coming on well here. Cyrus Baguio hits a three-point shot also to counter. 5 points in the ball game for Cyrus. Like we said, very, very slow first quarter. Had 2 points only in the second quarter, but now he's got 5 in the game.
just like Jojo Lastimosa before, he has this propensity of picking up his scoring in the second half of play.
That's right.
Perhaps he's just a little more explosive than Jojo, perhaps, but it's the same